Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Rimworld. And I don't know if you caught that, but we are converting Tynan. So he managed to be like one of the folks out here that we could like pick up and snag. And we already converted these two. We'll actually make these two fight to join the colony. But we're going to take Tynan no matter what. Maybe we'll give him a better haircut as well. I was surprised in the game. I haven't seen like too many Tynan references. Every now and then he'll like show up as a raider. But this colony was named Ludion. And then, 13 years in, we get a Tynan raiding the colony. So we're going to take our opportunity there. Other than that, we did get Kieran the grav pack. Oh, clicking all kinds of crazy stuff. Where are you, Kieran? There it is. Okay, cool. And he has a ranged shield belt. So the grav pack is a backpack, so he doesn't have the robotic assistant anymore to help him with like aiming and stuff. So yeah, and it's a jump pack that has like 10 charges and it has a crazy range. So we'll definitely be using our jump packs during our last few raids. But yeah, here we are getting the one and only Tynan. Other stuff that's going on, I did turn on the ship fission reactors so that we could start loading them with fuel pods. Like I had turned this up. Actually, maybe let's turn those off and see if they like load them. So maybe they weren't loading them because the target was set so low, but I thought I had turned it up and asked them to load it, but we'll see. But we'll get these loaded up to like max. So right now there's 98 of 2,500 fuel, and that's 9.8 days. And this one has basically 47 days on about 470 fuel. So these should be a good amount of fuel for us. We're going to pause on building this stuff. We'll let them like build the plans that are already there. Effective. Okay, jump to location. Where is Tynan? There he is. Social. Oh, he has like what? Point something? 0.01. Okay, so we'll convert him and then we'll start recruiting on him. We'll let them finish the plans that are down. So did some planning around the barracks, did a hospital. We said this would be our workroom, so we'll figure out like making storage and workbenches and stuff here. And then I need them to construct over here so we can start mining more Durasteel. I need to like check around the map. Yeah, we have quite a bit. We have some Durasteel there. We probably have some other ones somewhere. Yep, there. And there. Cool, so we have some Durasteel coming in. I think we're down to like 500 or something. Ooh, 200. And we'll expand this zone. We moved 2 of our atomizers into the ship. What else is going on? I feel like there was something else that I was going to mention. We don't have any more invisible people. So saving and then reloading the game a couple times worked. But then when I reloaded the game again, we had random invisible people, including Maine went invisible. Like I could see his name walking around the base. So when I like completely shut the game down and brought it back up and loaded the save, everything seemed to be working fine. And so today everything's been working pretty fine as well. So I think goal for this episode, I know yesterday I was like, oh, maybe we'll build the ship. No, that's not going to happen in an episode, but we'll finish this up. We'll figure out our steel situation so that we can cover all this hull with the hex tiles. We will get to mining more Durasteel, and then we'll see if any interesting quests pop up, but it's been a little while since we've like kind of like gone out and raided. So I'm thinking we might go on like a little adventure to do a lot of trading with colonies that we can ally with, and then maybe taking out as a test run colony that we can't ally with, just to see kind of like if the setting changes we made to the more powerful faction bases, see if that materializes at all. But yeah, I think that is the plan for now. It just happened. We've recruited Tynan. Okay, and he is equipping weapons we don't want him to equip, so we will just tell him to do that for now. Let's take a look. So bio, good at shooting, silver tongue, acclimated, misogynist, strong back. Let's have you, well, we'll let him put on some clothes and then we'll see what needs to be recolored. Okay, doesn't look like anything does. Let's give him a better haircut. We'll just like do that. Face tattoo, none. Apparel color, this guy. Cool. And then let's move you down here with all the other like little white suits. Also what happened kind of like in between is that Sable grew up. She is amazing at melee, so we made her a melee specialist, gave her a plasteel thing, and our last trait that we gave her was brawler. Passion for shooting feels so wasted, but that, like, when I saw that she was going to be really good at melee, I was like, okay, we just have to make her a brawler. What's going on up here? So we're still kind of like working on loading these. It feels like they don't automatically load them when they're turned off. But we got this one up to like 945, and that's 1.6 years worth of fuel. So we'll figure that out. We're almost done constructing this. We are finally getting that shield generator done, and then we can maybe work on another one. We need tons of Durasteel, but as soon as they're kind of like done with this construction effort, then they'll go power these guys up and start mining Durasteel for us again. Lots of masterwork stuff. We are now neutral with the Rough Outlanders. We sent them just like a bunch of corn and rice and garbage that we don't want, and we will rebuild these and see what we can do to bump that up even higher. But yeah, we'll be back. I just like took a look at this shield generator. We don't need to build a second one, so like radius goes all the way down to here. Radius goes all the way there. So that should prevent any more drop pod raids from happening in here. So I am so thrilled about that. I'm like so ecstatic. Looks like it's the right, almost the right color blue. We set a color for these guys, so we will just copy that and then we'll apply it here. Cool. Wow, so the hypertech shield generator, that's pretty wild. Okay, let's do minimum, and then let's see what we can do for the offset. So, oh wow, oh that's amazing. So we could like shield a crazy far area away from this guy. That's way up there. So like all the way down there. Okay. Ooh, is there a way to just kind of like reset that? I guess we just go back to 0. And then do we want to max that out? Don't need to. Okay, does this guy need high power? Does not prevent passage of pawns or fire, but will vaporize all drop pods containing enemies. Treating, okay. But does it need, like these guys have like the heat network? No heat network needed for that one. Okay, that's wild. That's awesome. I am super excited about this. I wish I would have known how great that was before I like built all these, because I feel like I would have focused on this, but it's so expensive, 2,460. And these didn't take any Durasteel or hypertech components. So we do have, security wise, there is another version, right? There's the larger one, and these are just advanced components, steel and plasteel as well. And then these other shields, the large shield and the small shield, these are from the vanilla expanded series. They don't have a heat network, but like once they start taking fire, like they will have like, they might start fires around themselves. So you have to like put fire foam poppers and stuff around them. So kind of like a completely different mechanic for shielding. Persona Core offer is great. We used a Persona Core to build this ship computer. Where is this? The location, the information. It's quite rare to call them. So this is the faction that we just got neutral with. We're gonna call them, and we're gonna go ahead and get that other Persona Core, just in case we need it for anything else. Request the location. Oh, need 150 and 40 goodwill. I think that would take us into negative with them, so we just need to like send them more junk. We'll do that. Okay, we allied with them. We have the Persona Core on the map. We're just gonna grab a bunch of randos, as long as they have weapons, and we're gonna send them over. Construction up here is like good for now. We built our computer core. We have a couple tactical stations, a couple science consoles, and a pilot station. We'll kind of fill out the bridge and decorate it so that it looks a little bit more bridgy than this. We can take a look at the launch report. So we just need rocket engines and about 6,000 worth of fuel. I don't know how much fuel one rocket engine has. We'll be putting in the nuclear engines. Oh my gosh, okay. I wonder if this will... Do you think it'll blast through the mountain and into our base? Like, I'm not too worried about that or that. This one, maybe we hold off on that one. Oh, this one. I'm not sure. It's been such a long time since I played with SOS2. I guess we can maybe build these two and then see how much fuel they hold. This guy, are you ready for launch? You are ready for launch. Let's get you over to here. Let's drop in at, we'll just like go full center. Click all these. And then it looks like Jory is 10. So one more growth moment after this. Let's take a look. Steadfast is pretty nice. Neurotic. Steadfast. Body, strong back. Let's do steadfast. We will go with shooting. We'll max these two out. Perfect. And let's take a look at our ship. There we go. Ooh, okay. Let's do search and destroy for you guys. Tribals, but not a problem. Let's go in here and we'll do a zone. Full Persona Core. Let's go ahead and load you up with all these folks. Let's not worry about prisoners. We have a battle, or we have a thing to do when we get back. So I think those prisoners are about ready to recruit. So we'll go ahead and do our little fight for them. Let's land you guys. Cool. We'll haul that urgently, and then it's been a little bit since we've done one of these gladiator duels, but let's see which one of these we will actually keep. Okay, our colony, we're up to like 38 folks, including the babies. So we're getting back to what our cap was. Okay, Eubank and John. I have no idea. Careful shooter, nervous. Pretty good at melee. Almost as good as melee. Lucky, what is that? Just nothing with dodging. Jogger, keen eye. I think it's gonna be John. Ooh, John, your head stuff is pretty cool looking. Like the facial bones. Okay, medium amount of pain. Severe pain. Okay, yep. We'll hit recruit on you and execute on you, and yeah, there it is. I can't even remember what I said our goal for this episode was. I think we said we were gonna let them like finish all this stuff up, and then we were gonna get back to like mining Durasteel. So we just need to get these advanced components going. Oh, finally! It's been a long time since, I don't know if we've ever had a good gladiator duel. They're always like poor or boring or whatever. So that's kind of nice. And then just kind of like stabilizing on building components. We still need to make tons of hypertech components. We're solid right now on regular components and advanced components. But like hypertech components, of course, will like drain all that out of us. We're starting to build these engines up here. And then I think the other thing that we wanted to do was we wanted to go see what faction bases look like now that I've kind of like tweaked some of the settings. So we can load 20 people in here. Let's do that. So Deadeye, that's probably not 20. Let's hit accept there. And once that's loaded up, we'll load the next one up. And who do we want to take out? I think the piggies. We do have a couple piggy bases like really close. How many are left? There's quite a few. They've been such a thorn in our side this entire playthrough. We can actually ally with them though, and the Neanderthals. So let's do the piggies since they're an Outlander. And let's just hope that they don't have any proton mortars. Like, that's what the thought is here. But I don't know what the reality is. So, who are we leaving at base? We're leaving Virgil to mine the children. Okay. Let's have you guys launch. Let's have you guys drop in at the center. I think that was going to be our strat, was like we drop into the center and then hope that if there are proton mortars that they're not going to be like, we'll be within range that they can't shoot at us. But we'll see. Oh my gosh, generating map for new encounter. Attack has begun. Okay, that's where we're landing. Autocannons. Crazy amount of autocannons. This base is huge. Okay, that's cool. I wanted bigger bases. There's only one, obviously, since like the base consumes the whole map. Mortars. Okay, so these are manned mortars. Uranium slug turrets. And are there regular turrets around this base? I don't see any regular turrets, so just kind of like devastating high caliber turrets. But it isn't proton mortars, so like I think we're in a better state. Okay, so you guys, let's berserk, 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 berserk. And then let's have you guys kind of like, I don't know. Sure, why not? Let's have you guys just like spread out a little. But kind of like be paired up. And then we'll leave you guys to defend the ship. Okay, and then back here, is this ready yet? Not ready for launch. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, we have mortars coming in. Ready for launch. Okay, let's pop in. Zoom in. Let's get you guys down here. Okay, there are a lot more enemies this time too. So you guys can do your drafted hunt thing. Oh, you guys can also, not drafted hunt, I want you search and destroy. Why don't you guys search and destroy, and then you guys can search and destroy. Okay, Deadeye, I need you to like stand here and repair the gauntlet. Codex, will you prioritize extinguishing the fire? Kaz, I need you to get into some cover. Okay. Down here, you guys can berserk. You can also do that, and you. We'll have them like stick close to the ship. Okay, lost a ship. Not a big deal. Like, we can ferry back on this guy as long as we keep this ship alive. You guys take out these turrets. Cool. Take out that guy. Okay. And then let's get back to base. Ship-wise, do we have enough to build another one of these? We do. That's great. Okay, cool. All my range dudes, let's click off search and destroy. But all you guys that are up here, let's get into this hallway. We're like pushed down to try and meet these other guys. Okay, so anyone down yet? No one's down. Kaz is probably the most injured. Tynan's down. Oh no. That's fine. How are you doing, Tynan? Right radius destroyed. Death in 15 hours. Who is up there? It's because these turrets. Okay. We'll get up there and like take those turrets out when we can. Okay, so they're fleeing. One group of them is fleeing. A huge group of them is fleeing. And it looks like there's probably just another, like a second group. So maybe this was like two bases. They just like got jammed into one. Okay. I know I said we're gonna fight our way down, but we might be fighting our way up. Does someone have a rocket launcher down here? I don't see it. There's a bunch queued up back there. It's maybe like spread out. Get into some cover. Anyone else down? Just Tynan? Nemo, maybe you jump over here. Jump to Tynan. Can you pick him up? Carry Tynan. And then let's get you into some cover down here. Okay, and then go ahead and cover here. Drop him and tend to him. Okay, these guys, I feel like, are gonna be attacking our ship. You can jump really far. Let's have you come down. Asha, you don't have a jetpack. Amilla doesn't have a jetpack either. Like, everyone that doesn't have a jetpack was, like, part of this group. Okay, and then you guys move into cover. How are you guys doing? You guys are, like, clear. Okay, you guys are clear. Let's have you guys, like, take out these turrets that are up there. These guys are dealing with this down here. Cap, Vand, and Van. Okay. Cool, more people retreating, that's great. And Tynan's the only one that, like, got dropped. Health-wise, he's gonna be fine. We'll just give him a new leg. And then let's go ahead and get over here. Angus, what are you doing? Let's get you back to your gun. You are searching and destroying. Again, let's get you out of here. Get you into some cover. Health-wise, you're gonna be fine also. Okay, let's do that. These guys, let's come down here and destroy these. Okay, I think we're good. Like, everyone's pretty much fleeing. These guys, are these guys fleeing or no? Oh. Okay. Please don't blow these up while you walk by them. Cat Fan, you are... Okay, base destroyed. Lots of relation stuff. Let's, like, close that. Let's take a look real quick. Ally, ally, ally. Hostile. Ally, ally, neutral. Okay. I think we just have, like, some turret cleanup to do, and then what I'll do is I will just basically shuttle them back into groups. But yeah, this is better. No proton mortars, and then I think because they didn't have proton mortars and those are so expensive, like, we actually had a bunch of other types of turrets around the base, and so I'm liking what we did. Oh, it wasn't, so I think I showed you guys, maybe it was last episode, but, like, options, mod options, and it was, like, powerful faction bases. So it was setting this so that forbid NPC settlements from using non-vanilla turrets. And then I basically like doubled these two numbers. I think this number was defaulted to 2, but potentially there can be like up to 3 bases per map. That being said, we turned on the amount of pawns and the like strength of the settlement. So that up to 3, I think, won't come into play. Like this might have been 2 bases just kind of like melded into each other because we have 2 separate groups that we ended up fighting. Like that first one retreated first, but yeah, we'll smash some things, and then if there are any like advanced components or any good stuff, we'll bring that back. As always, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.